Hey everyone, how's it going? Kotori Minami here. Before I start the main point of today's video, I wanted to add a note on my Twitch rant that I did yesterday, and something I didn't get to address in the video. I may hate some of the things Twitch does, but I don't hate the people who stream. Well, I only like a few. Twitch is a way for a lot of the FGC to get known, and a lot of FGC players that are already well known to stream and hang out with their fans, of course. Kind of like, because the FGC is like a sport, so there's going to be players that people like and they want to interact with, of course. And Twitter can't just be the output for that, so it's really good for the FGC and stuff like that. And of course, with hiring Mike Ross to be like their FGC coordinator, granted that he's not allowed to join tournaments anymore, but hey, he's doing something, and Twitch, supports the FGC. But anyway, getting on today's topic, I want to talk about ords. If you don't know what ords are, they're teams and groups of players or people who have this community of like competitive COD team, like Smite team streamers, content creators, you name it, and they all play under their name and pretty much make the name better known that way. If you didn't know, I was a part of 2 ords already, to which I might add didn't help me out very much to grow my audience and stuff, because I'm pretty sure you guys didn't care that I was a part of this ord or that ord. I could be part of FaZe, and you guys probably wouldn't care. Well, maybe not, but the first ord I was in, which is what I want to talk about, because I want to talk about my experience with these ords. Because I'll tell you this right now, if you join small ords, they're pretty shady. Like, they do a lot of shady stuff, and they really don't care about like the little guys that they hire, because they more or less just get us to tell people. It's like, oh hey, we joined this org. Yeah, that's me mentioning you guys. You guys are gonna retweet that. We're gonna get your name known. Granted that we're small, but it's the best we can do. It's like when you infect someone with a disease and they go around infecting more people and more people. I'm pretty much comparing ords to a disease at this point, because they pretty much are. Because there's a bunch of them popping up and out, and they're like, oh, we're looking for competitive COD teams, snipers, trick shotters, you name it, Smite team, League of Legends team, Hearthstone team, freaking Overwatch team, dick riding team, dick sucking team, pussy slayer team, baby fucking rapist team. You name the teams they want that's competitive and hot right now, they're gonna want one because they want a piece of that money. But when you have content creators like me, as they so eloquently put it, I mean, honestly, I don't like the term content creators at all. I more or less prefer the term video maker. I hate the word content. Don't call your things content, because then you make YouTube sound like a business. It is a business, but I don't want YouTube to just be all business. I thought people make videos for fun. I make my videos for fun. I don't do it to like dick ride anybody or do anything like that. I do things as I want to. And let me get back to the topic at hand at ords. The first org I was in, they follow me on Twitter and they send me a DM saying like, hey, do you want to join or something? We need like content creators, we need all these things. And I tell them like, well, I am a bit of a competitive BlazBlue player. I mean, not these days anymore. It's hard for me to keep up, especially since CF is out in Japan and the scene isn't as big as it is over here. So I gotta wait for CF or something like that. But I tell them, okay, sure, I'll join. I have nothing better to do. Maybe this will be better for me, because they told me like, oh, they'll support me, they'll help me out and grow my audience. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll join. I join and I get invited into this Stipe group chat and / call place, so people can talk and maybe collaborate and interact with each other, so it's actually treated like a community. So then, when I get into this community place, I'm like, everything seems pretty good. Try to interact with some of the members, try talking. Nobody wants to talk to me for some reason. And I try to like interact with some of the people, get their Stipe contact and stuff like that. Tell them, hey, new member, what's up? Maybe we can be friends, collaborate, I don't know. And then here was my first mistake. I joined an org that mostly focuses around Call of Duty. Now, if you guys know me, I don't play Call of Duty on my channel. Sure, I play a nice good game of like Black Ops 1 on my PS3 because that's the only thing I have, and have fun with like my friends. But I don't play like Black Ops 3 PS4 and do like these crate unboxing, do zombies with my friends trying to get the Easter egg and failing at it horribly. no, that's not my content and the stuff I like to do. Mostly because I can't do that stuff. You know, I only do what I can do. So I'm like, okay, these people, alright. So then I just kind of mind my own business, you know, tell them, hey, check out my channel. I'll check out yours, I guess. You suck my dick, I suck your dick. Get me a sub, I'll sub for sub, pretty much. It was all that nonsense happening inside this group chat, and the fact that, like, the group chat had group chats. Like, people were a part of, like, oh, we're only here for the competitive COD team. Oh, we're only here for the Smite team. We're only here for the all-girl Halo team or whatever. And in my head, I'm thinking, God, this is so unorganized. The fact that there's all these teams and separate people. And I found out there was a content creator group chat that I wasn't in, and that's what I'm under in. Actually, I didn't technically have a title. I was more or less the lone person because people were making content. People were part of the competitive team. People were part of the trick-shotting team. People were part of the clip-collecting team, as they call it. People were part of the Smite team, all these other teams, streamer team, whatever. Me, I mean, I'm a content creator in their eyes. I'm more of a video maker. But to them, they didn't see me as like anything like a streamer or content creator. And actually, when they reposted one of my things and retweeted one of my videos that I posted on Twitter, like, oh hey, new video out, go check it out. It was one of my Blaze Blue videos where I did like that whole little session of Blaze Blue that I cut into pieces. That's how I do things, by the way. And they retweeted like, this is one of our streamers, TaviFace. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm not a streamer, but I didn't correct them at all. And then, you know, nobody actually watched my video because nobody wants to watch me play Blaze Blue. Like, I'm a very small channel. Nobody wants to watch me play Blaze Blue, especially when this channel is like, this channel and this Twitter is all about COD and all these competitive things that are hot right now. I'm pretty sure if like when the Nets COD comes out, they're not going to be looking for a Black Ops 3 sniper team. They're going to be looking for an infinite dick-sucking duck warfare team. So, you know, they pretty much only want to follow the fads, and that's what makes them shady. They want to like pretty much like, okay, hey, we got a team. Are you pretty good at Call of Duty? Is your KD 0.5? Join us. You can have a chance, and then we'll never talk to you anymore. We won't care about you. You'll be on your own. Have fun. Don't forget to write our dits every once in a while, because of course you're a part of our org. Get our name out there. If you don't get our name out there, we won't care about you. You might as well be considered worthless. So, have at it, little guy. So, I then decided, like, this place isn't working out for me. I talked to the leader, told him, hey, this place isn't working out for me. This place isn't really for me. I'm not like a lot of the people in this chat. And he's like, okay, you can go then. Good luck out there. You seem to be more better as a solo act and stuff like that. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, okay, cool. So, a few days later, I'm minding my own business. I think I'm making another video. I'm, like, just kind of doing my thing. And I get a message on my Skype from one of the people I was friended on Skype that were part of the last org I was in. And she's like, hey, I'm a recruiter for this other org. Would you like to join? Or trying to get people and content creators and stuff like that. You know, in my head, I'm like, no thanks. I'm just out of this org. He's like, come on, they're really good. They actually help you. And I'm like, alright. And then I decided to check it out on Twitter, follow them, see what's going on. I'm like, okay, this place looks pretty good. Then the leader of this org, he follows me back and sends me like a DM saying like, hey, are you interested in joining? I'm like, yes. I'm like, sure, I'm interested. I'm thinking about it still, but I'm interested. What do you guys offer me? He's like, I'll give you a Skype call. So I'll give you a Skype call tomorrow or something. So get my Skype information, and he's like, all right, I'll call you tomorrow. So I kind of go to sleep that night, or do whatever I had to do the rest of the day, and then go to sleep. And when I wake up at like 6:20 or something like that, he like messaged me on Skype saying, hey, can you call now? I'm going to call now. And he calls me at 6:30 in the morning. Note that I get up at 6:20 for school. So he calls me at 6:30. He keeps telling me about all this stuff. People are saying like, oh, we have an actually good competitive COD team. We're not like that last org we were in. Pretty much they're comparing themselves to the last org I was in, because apparently the last org I was in was infamous for being shady and kind of bad, apparently. So, you know, to me, I'm like, okay, you guys sound pretty legit. I look in and see, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Alright, sure, I'll join. And he's like, alright, great. Pretty much sign me, give me your soul. and you can have the Osiris. You have to have the our org tag in front of your name. So I'm like, okay, cool. And note that on YouTube I didn't do that, but on Twitter I did. I'm like, alright, I got on Twitter. He's like, alright, great. So he adds me to their group chat on Skype. I'm like, alright. And I noticed, wait a minute, why are all these people from the last org I was in doing here? And I found out this guy is pretty much stealing other members from the other org and stuff like that to go his own org. And, you know, I noticed this, I didn't say much. I was just like, in my head, I'm like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? So I kind of sit there, I'm keep out of the drama. And then I decided to try to talk to one of the members there and tell him, like, hey, how you do? I'm new to this. I noticed you're new. Do you want to, like, maybe collaborate? Do you want to maybe do some, like, project together? I don't know. Do you want to do something? Talk to me. We are a team. We are a group. So, not a lot of people like me. They kind of just more or less ignored me. Also, I'm like, all these guys are like Call of Duty players, and that's all they do on their cancerous channels is play Call of Duty. And I'm kind of sitting there like, guys, I don't really play Call of Duty. I play this shitty weeaboo game and do commentaries and talk about stuff and make fun of things and do all these weird videos like opening up boxes with a samurai sword and review food horribly. But, you know, I'm still trying to like reach out to you and be your friend and stuff. But, you know, I tried doing that. I tried to reach out for them. But then one of them decides, I don't like you. And he just decides to not like me at all. He's completely arrogant. He's being this complete total asshole. And I'm legitimately trying to be his friend and helping him out, because he was saying like, oh, my streaming, nobody notices me on stream and Twitch. Nobody does anything. I'm just playing League of Legends and stuff. PC Master Race, blah, blah, blah. I mean, PC Master Race aside, granted, my PC is a piece of shit. So, I'm on PS3, but I know about the PC Master Race. I used to, before my computer was complete and utter garbage, I used to be a big PC gamer. That being my only platform, and that's the Xbox. But still, I played PC for a while. So, I tried telling him, like, why don't you upload, like, a highlight reel or something, or upload some of your stuff on YouTube. He's like, I can't, because I play music during my streams, and I'm probably on a content ID, and I can't make my money. Oh, and I'm like, why don't you try, like, muting the music or something, or, like, not having music, maybe trying to be funny and interesting. And then he kind of said, no, I like the music, and he's just completely being this arrogant asshole about this. And that's, by that, I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get out of the chat, and I talk to the leader, who I still had him on Skype, and I tell him, like, hey, what's going on? He's like, alright, I'll call you later. He calls me later, or calls me literally, like, 2 minutes after I tell him, like, hey, I left the group chat. He's like, hey, what's going on? And so I tell him my case, like, you know, a lot of people, like, this person I'm not getting very much along with, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't want me around, so I'll be still a part of your org, but I won't be in the group chat much. Can you please, you know, maybe get back to me on some stuff? If there's anything going on, like announcements, please let me know, or please shout me out on Twitter if you ever need, like, me to hear anything that's going on with the group. He's like, okay, sure, I will. He never does. He never gets back to me, never does anything for me, and that's it. So for, like, the next 2 weeks that I'm in with this org, I just keep making my content, keep doing my stuff. I, of course, send them the link on Twitter so they can retweet it, and tell them, like, hey, retweet this, please. You know, you guys are my org, and they said, like, oh, yeah, we'll retweet your stuff to get your name out there. And, you know, of course, they retweet it, but they don't say much. And, you know, after a while of making videos, they stop retweeting my stuff, even despite the fact that I tag them and stuff. And it makes me kind of sad, because now I'm like, you guys aren't really, you know, helping me out at all like you said you would. So I decided the other day, like, oh, I'm going to just, you know, silently quit and tell them, hey, you guys didn't really help me out. You guys didn't do much. There's no point for me being in this org. Thanks. Anyway, you guys are wasting my fucking time. So, literally today, I get a message from the leader of the org I was previously in, saying, I told you they were fake. I said they were fake. I was right the whole time. We're the good guys. Blah, blah, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Him telling me this, him telling me that. We're all for the people. We have a community. I try to grow my community and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. And in my head, I'm going, you are maybe not as bad as them, but you're just as bad. You don't care about us and a lot of things. I don't understand why you want me back. It's because it's more like a power thing, like, oh, we stole your player, ha ha ha, because you stole our players, ha ha ha. But, you know, what is the point of having this fucking fat-ass weeaboo motherfucker who makes commentaries a la Leafy and Pyrocynical on your team? What is the fucking point? You guys don't want me. So, what is the point of having me? Is it like a status thing? It's like, oh yeah, we have Taviface. We have this fucking fat-ass weeaboo. Like, what is the point? There is no point in you guys fighting over me, or you guys pretty much like, oh yeah, we're gonna take you back. You quit, we're gonna take you back. Oh, you quit them, we're gonna take you back. There's no point to that. No one wants me, obviously. You guys didn't care at all. So, you know, to wrap this up, don't join ords. That's the lesson of the day. Don't join ords like them. If they promise you stuff and say we're gonna help you grow, and you notice like, hey, they're not very big and they have a bunch of sponsors that anybody else can get, don't join them. Grow your own community. At this point, I pretty much did that. Like, join, like, you know, make your own and grow your own and be good. Don't make my mistakes. Take a page out of my book. Take this as a lesson for anybody who's out there trying to grind and make a good YouTube channel. Please. Do it for me. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for today. Let's have another light goal today. We reached our last light goal, and I got to sit in the Grand Wizard's lap. So, let's bump up the light goal. Let's have 3 lights, and I will start my own Shady org, and you guys can all join it. I'll have a competitive Call of Duty team, I'll have a competitive dick-sucking team, I'll have a competitive hot dog eating team. You guys can all join. I'll promise you guys nice new things that I'll never fulfill, and you guys can carry my name. Our org name will be Fuck You. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Peace.
See the invisible. Roll, roll. Fight the power.